Good morning. This is the third question of the 25 hardest questions for the GMAT and the Math. We have a question here which says, if x is greater than y squared and zeta squared, which of the following statements could be true? So because this question means one of the typical questions, typical asking for, could be, it's just enough for us to find out one option. If that option works, good. If that option does not work, does not mean that that option doesn't work. So we will try to find out the better way to solve this question. The first thing that we try or we will do right now is to change what the notation is asking for. The first is it's not natural that says x greater than y squared greater than zeta squared. It is more natural to say something like as a number line. What a number line says, something like is x greater than y squared greater than zeta squared, or zeta power 4. As well, also we redefine the first will be zeta less than y less than x, as well as the second one. The second one will be x less than y less than zeta, and the third one will solve also as y less than zeta less than x. Then we will solve the question as well as we can do. The first thing that I realized is that it's not natural that zeta power of 4 is lower than y power of 2, and y power of 2 is lower than x. What it means that? It means that probably I need to work with a biggest number in the integers. Probably if I choose number 2 power of 4 will be 16, and I need another bigger like 5 power 2 is 25, and then the bigger one 26. If you notice, so working with 26 is massive. Which is better here? It's better to work with fractions. And why with fractions? Because the fractions has the possibility that it match better, as maybe 1/2, we write down 1/2, x could be 1/2, y could be 1/3, and zeta could be 1/4. So what will be the Kalvirs approach for this question? The Kalvirs approach for this question, it will be from the options to the question. Okay, let's try to see if that works. All right. So in the first, I see that zeta is lower than y is lower than x. Let's try with 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. Yes, but some people will say yes, but this is that I will try to find out. It's the same. If you pick numbers for as I write down, and then you try to find out if that works on the model, and in the mother question, in the mother statement, which is the mother statement, this is zeta power of 4 less than y squared less than x. If that works, then it will be fine. Let's try. 1/2 is greater than 1/3 power of 4 power of 2 is 1/9, and 1/4 power of 4 is lower than 1/9. Yes, it works. So the first works. Now let's try the second one. The second one is x lower than y lower than zeta. We will try again. Okay, let's try as 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. If that works here, that will be perfect fine. So x, what is x? 1/4. 1/3 to power of 2 is 1/9, and then zeta, which is 1/2 right now, power of 4 will be 1/16. That's perfect match. It works. Now let's move to the third one. The third one is y less than zeta less than x. Let's try with the same numbers, 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. And let's try if that works again on the mother statement. The mother statement says x right now is 1/2, y squared is 1/4 right now, is 1/16, And zeta power of 4, zeta right now is 1/3, power of 4 will be 1/81. Yes, that works. So what's my answer? My answer is the 3. 1 and 2 and the third one. Okay, so what's the question? What's the answer? 1, 2, and the third one. Thank you. That was another question solved by Kalvirs and BI Consulting.